Dirt 5. There's so many cars to race. Which ones can you choose? Now, there's no tuning in this game, so picking a car actually isn't too difficult. There's a weird alphabetical system that rates these cars, and you can see their horsepower and their torque and everything, and if it's rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. But if you're just getting into the game, or you're unsure which car to pick for your next race, I highly recommend these cars for each racing series. I'm going to pick 2 cars from each series, and we are going to start with the 80s Rally, the second best car to me. So the first car I'm going to talk about will be like my second choice, and then the second car will actually be like the one I highly recommend. So first we'll talk about the Porsche 959, very solid car. I actually enjoy driving the hell out of this, highly recommend it. Now, my favorite car within the 80s Rally series is the Ford RS200, legendary car. You know it, you love it. It is the best car for the 80s Rally, in my opinion. 90s Rally. I highly recommend using the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6. The car is incredibly fun to drive, and I really think you'll love racing. It's legendary. It's the 90s Rally. You gotta have the Mitsubishi Lancer. And speaking of legendary, my favorite car in this entire series is the Subaru Impreza S5 Rally, or S4 Rally, sorry. And it's impeccable. It's awesome. It's fun to drive in dirt, mud, water, ice, snow, whatever. It's a dream. Pretty much a 22B souped up for rally. I love it, and you will too. Next up, classic rally, the Porsche 911 SCRS Rally. This car's a beast. I think you'll love it. I think you'll like it. I think you'll just want to keep driving it. It's a Porsche. A Porsche going off-roading is just bizarre. And the fact that we have several Porsches to drive from, they're pretty damn good, to be honest. So for classic rally, Porsche is a good one to choose from. But my favorite within this series is the Lancia Stratos. It's legendary. It's weird looking. It's awesome looking. It drives like a beast. It's super fast. And a little tap of the handbrake will help you get around those corners even quicker. Now let's go into the pre-runners. My choice I recommend is the Ford F-150 Raptor. Now, this is the rear-wheel drive version because it is a little faster and it's still not too hard to whip around the turns. If you can maintain throttle control, it's actually fairly damn fun to drive. And so if you have the pre-runner edition, that's an all-wheel drive version of this truck. And while I do recommend it for beginners, like my daughter really loves the pre-runner version of the Raptor, it's slow. It's very slow compared to these other ones. So the Ford F-150 Raptor, highly recommend. But my favorite for the pre-runners is the Aston Martin DBX. It's all-wheel drive, it's super fast, and it whips around corners without even touching the handbrake, so I highly recommend using it. Now let's go into the XCross Raid. I recommend the Porsche Macan T1 Rally. It is a beast. It's a tank of an SUV that you can take off-roading, but you must use it. It's great for beginners, and if you can handle it and master it, you can whip some ass with this car. Trust me, it's awesome. But one of my favorite ones for this series is the Lafite Gtech XRoad. Really weird-looking vehicle, really fast, and it can be difficult around the turns, but if you practice with it, you will benefit greatly. Now let's go into the modern rally, and one of the cars I highly recommend is the Citroën C3 RS. This thing is a beast. It handles really well. The modern rally cars are exquisite to drive. They're really fun vehicles to drive on this game, and I highly recommend the Citroën. But my favorite for this series is the Ford Fiesta RS MK3. Hell yeah, this car is a beast. I love it. My favorite, and it will be yours as well when you start driving it. The next series is the RX Rallycross, which pretty much stands for Rallycross. Okay, so one of my favorite cars to drive here, kind of ties for second place, would be the Volkswagen Beetle RX, but I highly recommend, just over that would be the Subaru WRX STI RX. Love this car. It's a beast. You'll love it. Give it a shot. You'll win some races. But my favorite within this series is the Mini Cooper. The Mini Cooper just whoops ass. It's a Mini Cooper, and the fact that you can drive one of these little cars and kick a lot of ass and go sideways and make some extreme jumps and it's just so much fun to drive. You have to do it. So that's my favorite for that series. Next up is the Rally GT high horsepower vehicles here. But I'm going to start with the Audi TT Safari. It's the only all-wheel drive vehicle within this series. And if you're a beginner and you want to start racing fast, I highly suggest the Audi TT Safari. And it's kind of slow around corners. This is where the handbrake comes into play. I still recommend it. Very fun car to drive. You can kick some ass online, so enjoy. But my favorite Rally GT car is the Lotus Exige RGT. Something about it, man. I have so much fun driving it. It's really fast, powerful around the turns. You will have a lot of fun driving this. Highly recommend that one. Next, for the Superlight series, I highly recommend the Volkswagen Baja Beetle because it's a Baja Beetle and it's freaking fun to drive. My first place choice, though, is the Aerial Nomad Tactical. This thing is just super fun to drive. You will win a lot of races. You will fly through the air. You will have a lot of fun. Drive this damn vehicle. It's amazing. Now for the Unlimited series. Pretty much any truck is your second place choice here. They're all high horsepower, high bits of torque, extremely hard to drive, but they're also really fun. They're basically stadium trucks and Baja trucks, and they are batshit crazy. But my favorite for the Unlimited series is the Brenthal Buggy. You can see it here with the AMD livery because that's what I rock in my computer is AMD parts. And so I really like driving the buggy. It's stable, it's fun. It's not as fast as the trucks, but it has more stability, and it handles a lot better. So there's that. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments which vehicle is your favorite, and I will tell you if you are wrong or not. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and have a lot of fun with life, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.